Georgia State University, which is located in Metro Atlanta, is known for having a high percentage of students who commute to and from school. Let's take a look at the life of a commuter.
Commuting is such a problem.
So you guys are all commuters?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, commuting, I don't know, I just hate commuting sometimes, just gotta wake up early, and
I think we can all agree that commuting has its disadvantages.
Yeah, the problems with waking up early and trying to make it to class on time with traffic and all the unpredictable stuff that could happen on the road is a real hardship.
Yeah, last semester, I was driving on 78. It was I was 30 minutes away from my first class, and someone rear-ended me from the back. So I was late. Well, I couldn't even drive because my car got totaled, so I couldn't even drive that whole day. So I basically missed all my classes. And I remember missing 2 quizzes in 2 of my classes last week. So it's you don't even know what's gonna happen when you're commuting.
Yeah. I remember I was on time and everything got in the MARTA station, and then the train just didn't come for an hour and a half, and I missed my class. So.
Really?
And that wasn't even on me.
Yeah, because I know if you lived on campus, the only thing you probably have to worry about is just waking up late, or
But even still, you can just jump up, just run off to class.
Yeah,
you don't have to catch a bus and a train or drive.
Yeah, because if you wake up late or something happens, and it's everything's backed up 10 or 30 minutes. It just depends on what happens.
Also, the inconvenience of having to come back if there was an event or something that you want to go to with your friends.
Yes.
No, I miss all the Panther Prize because of that. Because it starts at 10, and I don't feel like going all the way back to College Park and then coming all the way back downtown. It's just a hassle.
Kind of makes you feel left out.
Yeah. I feel I'd have a lot more school spirit if I lived on campus. Because all the basketball games and football games.
Yeah, because when you go on Twitter, you see everybody's at the basketball game, or at the football game, or they're just talking about afterwards and stuff like that. And you're just at home everybody's out at the games and stuff. And you basically feel left out though. Hey everybody, my name is Esteban Correa, and I'm a first-year student at Georgia State, and I commute to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The reason for that is because this is the best option for me because I'm a young entrepreneur as I have my own roofing company. I'm currently taking 14 credit hours and I'm trying to fit those 14 credit hours into 2 days. So I'm going to talk about how my schedule is on those 2 days. I wake up at about 7:30 to take my dog out and feed him. I then get ready, and by 8:20, me and my sister, who also commutes to Georgia State, are leaving our house. We usually stop by Chick-fil-A to get breakfast, and by 8:50 we're on I-85 heading towards Atlanta. If y'all know, I-85 has crazy traffic, but since we have the Peach Pass, we just ride in the carpool lane, which has no traffic at all. I usually get to class at around 9:25. After my English class, I head towards to the math lab at the Commons, because my math class requires 3 hours in the math lab. I'm at the math lab until my 1 o'clock philosophy class at Classroom South. After that class finishes at 1:50, I just chill until my 2:30 global issues class at GCB. After that class ends at 3:45, I head over to my 4 o'clock religious studies class, also at GCB. That's my last class of the day, which ends at 5:15, and me and my sister don't get home until about 6:30. I'm not gonna lie, I get very tired as the day goes by, and I just knock out when I get home. But being a commuter has its advantages, and that is my life as a commuter.
I don't hate commuting because it saves me money, but at the same time, actually waking up early every day and getting on trains and getting on buses and whatnot, that can get kind of annoying and it's actually kind of tiring. And another problem that I do have with commuting is that when I have gaps between my classes, I don't really know what to do. I don't really have no place to go because I don't stay on campus. But at the same time, it's kind of I have more of a mobility because I can get up and go wherever I need to if I have to. So I guess you can say commuting is not all that bad.
Hi, my name is Brittany McPherson, and I am in my first year of college, and I am a commuter. For me, being a commuter has its advantages and disadvantages because one advantage is that you get to go home every day, sleep in your own bed and everything, but there are a lot of disadvantages to being a commuter because, as I said before, it can be really unpredictable. So you have to be very careful and very aware of what you're doing. So, like, if you take public transportation, you have to be aware of the schedules, but then again, you can't control it because if they're late or if the train is delayed, then it's up to you to try to still get to your class on time. Vice versa, if you're driving and there's traffic, you have to try to push through that and get through as fast as you can. I would say for me, my biggest thing, since I have a lot of friends who stay on campus, is feeling left out and like you're missing out on things that's happening on campus, like late night, like the Panther Palooza and all that stuff that came on like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Like, I can't go to that because I don't stay on campus, and it's kind of hard to go back and forth from my home to campus late night, especially because it can be dangerous. And I would have to say that's my biggest, I guess you can say, disappointment in being a commuter because I do want to do those things, but I don't stay on campus, so it makes it a lot difficult for me. But overall, I would say being a commuter is very unpredictable, and it's a huge responsibility on the commuter.
My worst experience as a commuter happened last semester during finals week. I had forgotten to fill gas the night before, and when I woke up in the morning to go to school, I realized that my tank was on empty. When I went to the gas station, I realized that I didn't have enough money to fill up my tank or any gas, so I didn't have enough gas to make it to school. So I missed my final. Luckily, I got to reschedule and take it anyway, but the problem is that gas prices are unexpected and can change really fast. So when you know you have to go somewhere in the morning, you should always fill up your gas tank before.
Day in the life of a commuter is tiring.
A day in the life of a commuter is inconvenient.
The day in the life of a commuter is unpredictable.
The day in the life of a commuter is hell.